Peter Obi has ousted governors in the past. His previous records are frightening, says Ushoma. So many calls have been made in the last couple of weeks by Peter Obi supporters that the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal should settle the court cases against the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu before his inauguration. A lawyer and a public policy analyst, Liberus Ushuma, has stated that the obedient might be fighting a different battle from the position of Mr. Peter Obi. He stated categorically that Peter Obi has a frightening record of how he had ousted governors in the past through the judiciary. He, however, noted that the protocol of sworn in of the winner of the 2023 election has to be followed. He clarified that the Nigerian constitution does not give room for settling court cases before the inauguration ceremony. He said Nigeria is not the type that disposes matter before swearing in. We have seen cases where even governors that have been sworn in have been ousted from office. This is not the first time we are having such a case since the return of democracy. It has even caused the amendment of the Electoral Act to reduce the time of litigation and the election petition, and also to reduce the time of pre-election petition matters. The case of Peter Obi and Ngige took almost 3 years and the verdict was delivered, and so it is not in our jurisprudence that an election petition must be settled before swearing in. But I must say that the candidate Peter Obi has ousted governors in the past. His previous records are frightening. He has won many judicial battles in the past after the governors were sworn in. Exactly my point. Exactly my point. And I want this Oshoma too, because I think he was talking about FCT is the same as other states. It's a lie. All the presidents that have ruled before, all of them won 25% in FCT, and it has always been like that. Just the same way you are arguing this, unless the constitution changes. So any one that the INEC declares as the winner will be sworn in. For the fact that they are afraid that by the time Tinubu enter, he go they change things, he go they do this and that. He no go follow law, he go just they carry they change like that. If he change, people will come out now. So people should not be afraid. That is exactly what Oshoma is saying. If it has not happened before, like we said, it will happen. If it is not the right thing that they did, it will happen. We have seen, like he said, a lot of governors have been ousted, but before then it was a difficult task. It was a very, very, very difficult task for such to happen. But at the end of the day, it started happening. It started happening. So until the law is changed, because the way it is not in the constitution, it has to be sworn in. So also the issue of FCT should not be put under the carpet or swept under the carpet. That is just what I need to say. But people should believe. If you believe that you have done the right thing, if you believe that everything is fine, and for the judging from what Peter B has gone through, forget it. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid whatsoever. You people should be calming down. I understand, everybody understands, but people that are doing evil, they will not get away with it all the time. They won't get away with it. In as much you don't keep quiet, in as much you are still bouncing, let's leave that. For the fact say they swear person here, say they no feel remove am. Well, somebody's insulting the Igbos now. The way you insult Igbos is the same way God will remove this one called they talking about it like, why they say idiotic Igbo now? This one, somebody they talk that they say idiotic Igbo. Which one be idiot? Is it idiotic Igbo? Any small thing concerning Peter Obi is Igbo. Now what for you people? Well, Tinubu has defeated many presidents in Nigeria history. He also defeated failure, cashless policy, and petroleum scarcity. Don't be deceived, all of them are same. All of them, all of them are the same thing. All of them are the same thing. If it is say they don't know, they know what they do. It is say they will just come on the pages of newspaper and begin to tell you that this and this and that. Now that Dangote is praising Emefiele to high heavens. Ah, Emefiele, oh, now he be the brain behind this. Beg, if people don't know anything, you need to think deeply. Why is it that Emefiele was not arrested? Was it not Buhari that was covering him? Hmm? Well, this time is cats and lion. He will fade gallantly. Yes, gentleman and drug baron. An unjust constitution, outdated constitution. And Tinubu has tentacles all over Nigeria. The records are there. He has planted many people all over Nigeria as governors and ministers, including the incumbent VC. Your power will always fail you. All that rely and depend on evil, your power will fail you. And so was everybody will be shaking in an illegal manner, in an illegal way. He planted everybody. The hand that wrote this message, okay, you will live to tell the progressive story of the Igbo, mark my word. Please, Oshoma, tell them, I need to make this clear to you all. Obedience are not Igbos. Obedience are from every tribe, every household. Igbos just embarrass the movement because it is their son and would bring the inclusiveness they want. They feel marginalized. Insulting Igbos whenever there is topic about Peter Obi is needless. Alimosho local government is the most populated place in West Africa. Most of those that live there are Yorubas. See, Peter Obi won with landslide there. So how is it now Igbo? Even point of correction, you that say that the Igbos, they messed it up, just embarrassed. Igbo just embarrassed the movement. How can they embarrass the movement? What of the one that Milocon people saying that nobody, no Igbo should come and vote? Who does that? I don't understand. You two, you are even complicating the issue. Well, whatever that comes out of this whole thing, all of us we go see am. We go face am. Anyhow. It is just, of course, it's a mere propaganda. And when people tell you that, oh, how can you expect an Igbo person, there's unrest in Southeast, and is this how they want to govern the country? The Buhari will be chairperson have been as a big patron for Boko Haram. And Boko Haram bandits, may all the insecurity, whatever, coming from that place. Has anybody challenged any of the individual coming out from that place that say, how can you hand over the country to them? You guys must be drunk with something. You must be high with something.